We're going to do a brief video on Purple Innovation Inc. stock, PRPL stock news. I've got a daily chart here for you of this stock with a green 5-day moving average, a red 20-day moving average, and a 200-day moving average in blue. We can see this stock's been in the bear market since May of 2021. And it has had some decent respect for the 20-day moving average. As you can see, it's followed it down pretty nice. When it got, this huge deep bear low here, we rallied back up to the 200 to get us to recover this distance. Notice this distance right here, and it got away from that, and we reestablished the distance. Gets away from it here, it reestablishes the distance. That's typically how some of these stocks trade against the 200-day, and so it followed the 200-day really nice, especially for a stock that's not a very expensive stock. So basically what it did, after several small rallies to get back in line with the 200-day, we put in a bottom or a near bottom down here in May, and early May, rallied up again to close this gap, and we've been sideways ever since that rally from, let's call it, June 17th-ish all the way through to today. Now we're getting some movement on the stock today, and let's zoom in on that a little bit. And here's your 200-day moving average up here. Purple Innovation Inc. stock is trading up 7.5% today on 5 million shares. Normal volume is about 2.5 million shares. It's the 21st of September, and it's about almost 3 o'clock. So this stock is got some serious buyers underneath of it, and it's pushing it up to the 200-day moving average, trying to get out of this very long-term bear market spin in. You can see that we have some resistance right here, minor resistance at $4.41. The high for today, $4.36. We had some gaps here. Remember, gaps almost always get closed eventually or get filled, so it wouldn't surprise me to see that gap filled. We have major resistance right here in this stock at $6.10, but your target is definitely right here. This roughly, let's call it, today it's about almost $6, but by the time this price gets there, this 200-day moving average is going to be around the 550 level, and so that's what I would say is a target on this stock if you can get above these short-term little resistance of $4.54. So about $1 above those at the 550 level by early October would be a target, assuming several things. Number one, we're probably going to fall back and catch this 20-day moving average if it continues to rise up and fill this gap. We may not fill all of it, but we'll probably fill most of it. Gaps are almost always filled at some point. I would expect to see that gap filled. So if we fell back first down into the $350 range, 3.50 range, and then caught some support from the 20-day, and then we might be able to rally up here to the 550 range by, again, first, maybe second week in October, and see if you can't finally get out of this bear market in this stock. All for entertainment purposes only, all my opinion. You could easily set new lows in this stock. It's been setting new lows for a very long time. So if we can't exceed this this $4.41 level, and we fall back down, fill this gap, and we don't stop, you could easily buy, probably by the first week in October, you could easily be setting new lows in this stock, down to the $2.50 or even the $2.25 level, somewhere around in there. So it's going to depend on whether it catches support from this 20-day once it makes a retracement, and I suspect we just have to wait and see what happens there. Interesting stock, good volume, and it's a fun stock to follow. We do not follow this stock, but we do follow 190 plus other stocks with algorithmically generated entry prices, 1, 5, and 20-day holds. And this is out for today, the 21st. You can see Apple, Tesla, NIO, and zeros means no price that day. And then, of course, you have your regular entry prices. They're all absolutely free, and you can get them and a lot of other things at rbamresearch.com, no credit card required. There's a link in the description below. In addition to the stocks, we cover the major forex pairs, BTC crypto, and the most liquid futures contracts out every morning before 7 a.m., Monday through Friday. Again, no cost and no credit card required at rbamresearch.com. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well. Please leave us some comments in the comments section about moving averages. We'd love to hear your feedback on them. And keep in mind, everything you've seen or heard on here, including my commentary and the entry prices, are for entertainment purposes only. Can't use them for anything other than entertainment. You should always do your own analysis, and you definitely trade at your own risk.